Hi YouTube, my name's Chelsea. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm kind of nervous. I just wanted to make this video because I've been seeing a lot of selective mutism videos on YouTube, which is very impressive because a few years back there was 0. So it's pretty cool. And in case you didn't know, October is Selective Mutism Awareness Month, so I thought I'd like to contribute to that by making this video. Selective mutism, or SM, is a social anxiety disorder, usually in children. It's categorized by failure to speak in certain social situations, such as school. I had SM as a child. I'm over it now, but I just want to make this video to tell other people what it's like and how I got over it and how to treat other people who have SM. I want to give an idea of what selective mutism is like. I've had SM from as long as I can remember, up until about 8th grade. It's a real challenge in school because all the kids don't really know what's wrong. They try to talk to you and you just can't answer. And it's just really hard to make friends. And it can be a really sad experience. Especially if kids are mean. Like, bullying probably happens. It luckily didn't really happen to me. But even, like, other things can be perceived as bullying to an SM kid, because just saying, oh, she doesn't talk, that actually really hurts. And it's like, I do talk, but I can't right now. I'm so nervous. Being called on in class is pretty terrifying. Like, your body just freezes. Even if you know the answer, it's like you can't say it. It's right on the tip of your tongue. You just freeze. And presentations and stuff, I would pass out and stuff. I'd, like, get chills, and I think probably puked a few times over being so nervous. It's not fun. What else? It's just really hard to make friends, and school is not fun for kids with SM. Also, it's just really scary, just meeting people you don't know yet. Like, it's hard to make friends. It takes a long time to be able to feel comfortable around someone. It's just, it's tough. It's hard to say when I actually got over my selective mutism, but it's not like it was just wake up one day and you're gonna go make friends and talk to everyone you see, but it happens gradually. I guess middle school I was more comfortable with talking to people, more comfortable with myself, I guess. I had friends I was still thought of as, like, really quiet, like, people be like, oh, she's so quiet, but it wasn't like, oh, she doesn't talk at all. Like, I went to a child psychologist, like, my whole childhood, so work toward goals, like saying hi to people that I don't normally talk to, and stuff like that. A lot of it was me pushing myself, because I didn't want to be the way I was. It's like I wanted to face my fears and overcome weaknesses, you know, and I wouldn't be where I am today without family and friends, like, supporting me and just being there for me. I'd say that it definitely has some lasting effects. Like, I'm still pretty awkward, in case you can't tell, but I'm comfortable with who I am now. I can talk to people, and I don't really care what they think about me, and just be myself, which is extremely awesome. So now I just want to talk about some things that kind of bothered me while I had SM. Just ways to treat people who have it. I guess these are kind of like personal, but I don't know if they apply to everyone who's had SM, but just some pointers. The word shy. I absolutely hate that word. Like, every time someone's like, oh, she's shy, I would just feel like I was gonna cry. It's not, it's just hard to accept that you are the way you are when you're so young. And it just makes it harder to break out of that mold of being the quiet kid in the class. So just give SM kids a chance. That's another point. You gotta be patient. It takes a long time to build trust and just comfortableness around people we're not used to. So making friends is just, you gotta be patient with them. They deserve friends. We're cool. SM kids usually are really outgoing and like loud and crazy when they're in a comfortable situation, like at home, with their parents or with like really close friends. Another thing, if you're like a teacher watching this maybe, at school, you don't want to single SM kids out. Like, it's the worst possible thing you can do. It makes us so much more like on edge, like making us like handicapping us, I guess. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, my teachers would sometimes just like ignore that I existed just because they were uncomfortable like calling on me or something. Like, they would do the thing where they go around the class and each person has to read, and they would just skip me because they knew I wouldn't like try. But it's just hard. I don't know how to tell you to behave with SM students, but singling out is definitely something you should try to avoid. Another thing for like parents and stuff and friends, it's SM kids, well, at least me, I always push people away. Like, I wanted to have friends and be close with people, but sometimes I just couldn't handle it and I'd push people away. But I honestly really wanted friends, and I want people to like break through that, you know, and try and get to know me. It's a challenge, but I really appreciate it when people actually get to know me. It's nice. So, this is my SM video. I hope it gave you some insight into what SM is, and maybe you learned something. So, thanks. Bye, YouTube.